This is Breaking News on ABC4 News.
Thanks for joining us for Midday. I'm Brian Carlson.
And I'm Jillian Smuckler. We begin this hour with breaking news out of St. George. Popular Utah parenting influencer Ruby Franke and her former business partner Jodi Hildebrandt were both just sentenced to 4 to 60 years in prison.
So they both pled guilty to multiple charges of child abuse against Franke's children. ABC4's Garrett James was in the courtroom for their sentencing this morning and joins us live from St. George. So Garrett, what was it like in that courtroom?
Well, it was a packed courtroom, to say the least, and there was a lot of emotions all over the place. And the one thing that I was mainly feeling when Jodi got up was not a big sense of remorse. However, when Ruby Franke was on the stand taking and speaking, and she actually felt a sense of remorse. Now, we did catch up with Eric Clark, the Washington County District Attorney, and he said that he's actually hoping for a bigger sentence for Hildebrandt because of that fact. We're looking at roughly 4 counts of 1 to 15 years, with the maximum sentence only being 30 years. Now, in 6 months, we will discover exactly what each person will serve. After court was dismissed, we did speak with the district attorney, and he hopes that she does receive a longer sentence than Franke, as he feels as if it would be dangerous to let Hildebrandt out on a lighter charge. This is a look inside the courtroom earlier this morning.
To my babies, my 6 little chicks, you are part of me. I was the mama duck who was consistently wallowing me to safety. I can see now that over the past 4 years, I was in a deep undercurrent that led us to danger. I took from you all that was soft and safe and good. I took from you your mother. How terrifying this must have been for you. You are so precious to me. I'm sorry.
Now, there were several reactions inside the courtroom, including some reactions from 2 of Ruby Franke's children and her ex-husband. Now, some of the reactions from the ex-husband were actually shaking his head in agreement with some of the things that the judge were saying about how she wronged these children, Hildebrandt that is. And when Hildebrandt issued a statement, both of Franke's children that were in the courtroom were shaking their head in disbelief and disagreement when Hildebrandt said that she loved the children. Now, coming up later at 4, 5, and 6, we'll have more and an in-depth look at what took place in that courtroom earlier. Reporting from St. George, Garrett James, ABC4 News.
All right, thanks.